Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and breaking news and a pre-set one. Charlie Kirk, the Turning Point USA founder, TPUSA, has died at 31 just half an hour to an hour ago due to an assassination. He got shot in the neck and at his jugular. Immediately he lost a lot of blood and lost consciousness. And his death is now confirmed by Donald Trump, the president of the United States, which then is reposted by Fox News confirming his death, because prior to the confirmation there was a lot of conflicting information. And so tentatively the shooter is still not caught yet. No, the old guy was arrested. It was this guy. This guy was arrested. However, it looks like he's a decoy. No, he's not the actual person to shoot. He do not have they did not recover any weapons, but somehow he is arrested, and it looks like he might be a decoy to distract the police away from actual hunting of the real shooter. Who knows? So, and the shot, according to rumors, is shot around 200 yards ago, 200 yards away. That's around 180 meters away, very close to the one that was attempted on Trump, it seems. And yeah, the shooter is now nowhere to be found for now, and a lot of people saying that it's a very professional thing to. And you can see this is the old guy that was arrested, and people was very angry with him. The police somehow arrested him for some unknown reasons. And people was like scolding him and whatnot. Then this was the moment that he was arrested, which is super weird. I'm not sure why he was arrested, in that sense. So yeah. So I just want to comment. Yeah. Charlie Kirk is one of those influencers that's on the conservative side that I felt that is one of the best people, like on the people that's fighting against the woke culture, fighting in the culture war in the United States. He's one of those I think he's among, if not the most humble of all of these influencers that is on the right in United States. And what I like about him is that he always don't just say what he thinks. He try to engage in conversation with the people on the other side. He's very famous for change. I think at his talking event, talking to people directly, and he always very respectful. He's a staunch Christian. He's a strong believer in Christianity, which I'm not a Christian. But I do not share some of his point of views, but I respect his point of view. I understand where he come from, and for him, when he also is one of those people that agrees to disagree, which I like. I like people to agree to disagree, because we can't agree on anything, on everything. We are all different people, and to me, he's just one of those very good guys. And unfortunately, he got shot, and this is a terrible situation. So yeah, so just leave this up here. So I think this assassination is going to bring United States into a very dark place. United States would have gone to this dark place very quickly 8 months, 9 months ago, or 10 months ago. I think almost a year ago, when Trump was shot at the rally, and that did not work out, and United States was saved in a way from a potential civil war. However, the shooting of Charlie Kirk will not be that far away from the impact if Donald Trump was assassinated. I think Charlie Kirk is one of those most prominent figure, and in fact he's respected on both sides. Even people who disagree with him, tends to respect him because he's just very respectful person. He's just a nice person. He's a good person, and he's very young. He's only 31. He built a strong media empire around the Turning Point USA, and just simply talking sense. He's not just impacting the United States but all around the world. Pushing back against a crazy woke culture and trying to talk sense and logic. And pushing the world away from craziness and utter destruction. However, yeah, he died. I'm very, very, very saddened by his death, and very, very disappointed that yeah, I never would have been able to get to meet him in person. I always thought that maybe someday I will get to meet him in person. That would be an awesome day. But it doesn't seem to be the case. His wife is had 2 children with him, and 2 children are still very young. This guy is only 31. So it's devastating. It's just insane. So I'm just very saddened by this. I was hanging out with the DPA open mic speakers in the open mic speaker lounge, as we discussed this thing as it was developing. And yeah, I left the chat after it was confirmed by Trump and Fox News that he has passed away. And yeah, and it was pretty obvious to me that he's not going to survive because the shot on the jugular was it just looks like he's an instant death. The lot of blood just came out from the neck, and there's no the blood loss would be impossible to save him. So, and I see on the Twitter there's a doctor that he done a lot of surgery. He said that this he, from his experience, such a injury, even if he got shot in a operating room and immediately tried to save him, he wouldn't have survived. So that is how serious that shot was. So, and I felt like this is going to bring this might be a trigger of a slow push towards some kind of American Civil War 2. Because now, if political assassinations or shootings is the way that they try to solve differences, then like they tried on Trump. There's this CEO of this big pharma was shot, I believe, and then now this Charlie Kirk. And if this continues, then there will be retaliations eventually. Particularly, on the right, on the left, there is a lot of crazy judge. One of them I read was not even qualified, didn't have a law degree, but somehow is a judge. And all these Democrat judge, they are releasing criminals without really sending them to prisons and whatnot. Then some point, someone might felt like they want to bring justice to their own hands. And that would be a bad precedence. That would be a bad way to go, because once you start this cycle of violence, it will never end. It will never end. It will become a major civil war, and ending it will be very, very difficult. And no one is going to be safe. No one in the United States is going to be safe. So whoever supports Charlie Kirk or is on the right in the United States, stay calm. Do not react violently. I'm not American, this is not my country, but do not. But just my encouragement to not, do a tit for tat. Like it's just not right. Because if the two sides start shooting at each other, then it's just war. It's just be war, and it will never be no end, and there will be no difference between the two sides. So yeah, I'm just want to comment that how disappointing this is, because he's just a really nice guy. So unfortunately, this has happened. So just a quick video update on this. I've published I have put all the information as it was developing, as I was looking at it, on Telegram, on the DPA's Telegram channel. I also did share a lot on the Twitter, DPA's X account. You can follow DPA on Telegram and X. And yeah, my heart goes to Charlie Charlie's wife and his family, and to all the supporters of Charlie Kirk. I think, yeah, this absolutely, overshadows the murder and killing of Irina Zaruska, the Ukrainian woman that was stabbed by this 14-time criminal that was still set loose in the train. She got stabbed and then she just quietly died, as she was bleeding out. That was a horrendous murder, and there was no all this no strong movement and no conversation around her and about the crime and situation in the United States. All this crazy judge that's allowing criminals to be set off free without trial, and where they're going through such positive conversations to bring United States into a more safer country. This happened, and then now the conversation about Arina Zaruska will be entirely overrun by stories about Charlie Kirk, and I got a feeling that Irina Zaruska will be totally overshadowed, and people may not talk about her anymore within days, due to the Charlie Kirk situation, and it's just bad. Yeah. So, and I heard just now during the lounge chat, the lounge voice chat, the open mic speakers lounge chat, there was also a mass shooting in the United States in one of the schools as well. So right after the shooting of Charlie Kirk, so a lot of crazy things happening in the United States. So my heart goes to the Americans, and yeah, that's it. So stay safe, America. Stay safe, the Americans in the DPA army. Like I said, do not go towards the options of violence, but protect your family. Take care of yourself. Stay safe, and go through everything in the proper political process. Yeah, that's it. Just yeah, I'm just disappointed. I really like this guy. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next update.